According to my tribe, they get one song where they sing. Malo wivero ibo na ya mero. Who say na me go die you na I go die. I believe it is you in the name of God. Oh, now I don't already know who they are. My name is Reme Piri Parapati. Pararan one of Africa. I don't come back. Hey, Romeo Tyrant, that one, okay, so that no more Barakun. So today, mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very large mock news. And then some of them say, Pararan, like you can't dress like Kingo. What can you do? Understanding? So we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. I know some of them will say, why? You know, they talk your stance again. Today, news plenty. Yeah, na Buga. My ear don't fool. Understanding? So we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. Okay, when this thing happen to TB Joshua, where everywhere they scatter, internet not working. It be like boiler. It is Jeru. When they say breeze blow, far ash open. For the past how many days now? Now TB they trend. Everybody they shout. There we are. What did they solve? Who do this thing? I can't go my own underground. You understand? You know, so if people they go left and they go right. If they go right and they go left. If they go up and they go down. All of them already know who I be. I can go check. Who do this thing to TB Joshua? Who get this BBC? Because I like know the owner. I don't see the man who get BBC. The person where they behind all these things where they happen. People they feel say, oh, Pararan not do, I say no. Well, now they feel say na Bisola Oyoyin. Well, now they feel say na the disciple, not being. Those of you never watch the person where they behind the something. Oh yeah.
The Lord began to speak to me as I went to seek his face concerning what the future holds. And he called a couple of years, beginning from 2024, the era of righteousness. The manifestation of God that is going to be seen in the church is that called judgment. Let me read to us his very words. He said, judgment of all forms will be meted out on falsehood in the house of God. All forms of infiltration in the body of Christ in terms of deceptions and cover-ups will be exposed. So I'm saying that from the next few weeks, we're in January, before January ends, you will start hearing news of several cover-ups that they have people in church have successfully done for several years that will explode. Just watch it. The reason why this is happening is because there is a new era that God has initiated. And the first impact, the first recipient of this new policy that heaven has decided to adopt is going to be in the house of God. You are going to hear terrific news. The social media, the internet, the news houses, a lot of things will come up. But I will not go more than that. It says, in keeping with this judgment, some ministers will lose their voices. Some will be overtaken by strange illnesses. Some will be called home. Some ministries will scatter. Some will experience heavy breakaways while others will close.
All of them I don't. Yeah. But you, this is your prophecy, make us they suspect you. Your prophecy is too accurate. You understand? It is too accurate. Come like say you there among anas. You there among people who do the investigation. Hey, what is between first week, second week, between January, church, what did it happen? Just not go tell you this thing, oh, you on BBC. But now they work together. Because this, you understand what I mean? This prophecy guy. I never see prophecy will be like twins. It to follow. Ah, so this guy is see vision. I don't know. I vision normal all those preaching. They preach. I don't know say they see things so. I'm not suspecting, but you try, sha. When somebody try, that's how I be. When you not try, I will talk. But on our own, if person not try, una say no, man, just cover am. No, I don't cover. When prophecy is, you understand? So you know, see how person they see prophecy. Those of una wey wan call God, I just dey let una dey know now. Those of una wey dey wash una eye with acid, una see the way prophecy dey be. Now you can say, later you can say, I know what do your prophecy. When you go, you go. When you not go, you not go. I come for you. Nice one. We'll go straight to other. There's no time. Okay. Oh. Yesterday, now they call me say, DSTV no one show Nations Cup. I say, these people will enter problem now. Some of them not know say on Saturday here the Nations Cup they start because me and some people will get problem now for the Nations Cup because I need to support my country. You understand now? So DSTV because they crack say no, they not get right, they not go show am. If you don't want to show the Nations Cup, which one I want to show give us? Now blue, you understand now? Blue, he blue female want no show. They say no. I said why don't go show one? But they don't finally come into agreement, memorandum of understanding, MOU. So DSTV they show am. So those of una wey don't know the team where they go for this Nations Cup, make I just command the turn. I'm not supposed to do one because I not be football analyst. I'm not supposed to do this thing. But some of una they turn and say Nations Cup won't start now on the 13th, which is on Saturday. Una see ask question because some of una be like they born question just to the question people. Nations Cup now they won't blow. Una see the answer whether Italy day, whether France they among. Nations Cup means say na only Africa people won't play the ball. Because I don't want to hear rubbish question again. So the African country will qualify to this team. Now I want to know because some of them will be Nigerians. We don't even know the group who they. And that thing one they do anytime when they play ball because who they play the country is in Nigeria. Who wear white the country is in Nigeria. Who wear blue. Out of two people they play, the country say person don't wear white. You not go use your own mind to know say the other person will wear blue now no go be the opponent. You see ask question. Who be the ref? Who be the linesman? Who be keeper? Stop am. Go do your own this thing. So countries where they go, the group where Nigeria dey, we dey group A. Okay. The group A, what I see group, even me shock. They carry Nigeria join Guinea fowl. I don't know whether because we they eat Guinea fowl where 2 Guinea fowl inside our group. Group A, the first one Equatorial Guinea. The second one na Guinea-Bissau, which is 2 Guinea. First is our group. The other one Ivory Coast before Nigeria. This is Group A. Now in Group B, you understand now? People you understand? Group B we get Cape Verde, Egypt, Ghana. Papa manamani sorry ya metumo konkonko emeko ne be ko dami na mi kwa pampa me to service. You understand? Ghana day too. Then we can get Mozambique for Group B. You dey know the group where your country do never na get hey massa how they I know here. Then Group C we have Cameroonians. The Cameroons. Get it? Cameroon did there. The indomitable lion of Cameroon. They did there. At the show now. I don't hear question. You could ask me because from Saturday now we give on a live scores. Then from there we get Gambia. Where my friends they did. Then we get Guinea. How many Guinea go this city? 2 guinea day that side, another guinea day here. That is 3 guinea fowl. I did go this thing. When I just leave me, I just so I think they read. So now they say they call that country Guinea. You know, then we get Senegal. You understand that for Group C. Then Group D. Oh God, this Nations Cup go rugged though. Group D, we get Algeria, we get Angola, then we get Burkina. How Burkina Faso they qualify come? Then we get Mauritius. You understand that? That be Group D. Then Group A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Group E. If you laugh me, I block you. I say BO because this thing I go call another alphabet and I call it laugh me. You know that? Group E, we get Mali. We get Namibia. Sorry. Namibia. Then we get South Africa. We get Tunisia. This group title. The group rugged. Then Group F. F for anything. You understand what I mean? Then Group F, we get DR Congo, we get Morocco, we get Tanzania, then we get Zambia. So now all the group be this. So know the group where your country dey. No come ask me question. So on Saturday, na only one match day. Or Sunday night, Nigeria they play. So check this thing. They'll put the teeth there. So this is how they go. So everybody they go support Super Eagles. You understand? But the way we take the dress, they go this Ivory Coast, they go play this thing. Ghana dress like who they go traditional marriage. And Nigeria dress like people where they go this thing too. I just they look all over and they laugh. I hope so now go win this thing. You understand now? So for now, they support my country. So Cameroon, Ghana, everybody give me space first. Until we don't come out for the group. You understand now? I want the Super Eagles. As soon as they go, I see somebody carry PS4. PS4. That means you never get time to you not even go play match. You go play game. PS4 we don't really go. You first disgrace the country, then you go play Where I want to get time to play PS4? Those of them watch you carry PS4, they go, you know what I say, these people not serious. Even as serious, you they carry PS4, they go. Super Eagles, I don't get problem with anybody, but when are they serious? Because if you not lose, they could laugh us, especially Ghana. I don't know what Ghana with us get. We don't know what we and Ghana they drag. Put these two countries, I don't know. Any of us we first come out now, they go laugh the other country. So I beg Super Eagles. No allow Ghana. Then we don't come out. We not go hear word. You understand now? I beg. If you not go win the cup, allow Ghana come out first before I come out. If you go come out before Ghana, hey, we don't die. I mean, FA there. And we'll go straight to that news time. When this wahala of TB Joshua starts, they invite me for the premiere. The reason why I go the premiere is just to ask people questions. We do the thing. Some of the people will do the investigation. Oh boy, things where I hear, not be here. Some of them feel say na wetin una dey do for social media na be the something. The real people know wetin be the wahala wey dey. Those of una wey never hear, wey they ask the question, wey they explain how the something be. Oh yeah. Regarding
Of not stand. I'll leave it here for my colleagues to continue. But before that, I want to emphasize that this film has been done over a period of 2 years and more. We have carefully arranged the evidence, watertight, and I can tell you, because I've been in it from day one, that this evidence we have gathered will stand the test of time. And I can tell you that what you have just seen is a portion. The 30 victims who took part in this film are just a percentage of what we have. There is more. And so those who are wondering, I'm here to assure you that when it comes to evidence, we have it, and we have more. So we take our time, and peace. It's not enough to come and say I'm a victim and this happened to me and that happens. Nobody knows what goes behind the scenes, what we look for. But we are minded by the law, we are minded that by defamation, we are minded that everything, every single word that anybody tells us, we cross-check it. We are minded by the BBC AFCON rules. And so, yeah, there may be a lot of issues happening in society, but we don't just jump. We take our time and analyze before we choose it as a topic. I must say I feel ashamed that I didn't handle this topic earlier, before Africa Eye started. I wish, and I'm not speaking for myself, all African journalists ought to be ashamed that we allowed this to fester in our society without us holding it. And I believe there are many more in our society happening. We keep the focus, we keep the fire burning. Thank you very much.
And as usual, I have a lot to say. But obviously I don't have the time. First, I would like to congratulate the Africa IT for outstanding journalism. These are really important works that I'm sure will become part of the archive of journalistic grades and will be referenced in the future. I don't entirely agree with my very good friend Anas that religion has nothing to do with it. I think religion is front and center in this matter. I also feel that, but I agree with him entirely when he says that the death of Prophet TB Joshua does not end this matter, because what most people don't know here is that the matter of the collapse of the church, or rather the guest house in the church, is still pending before the courts. In fact, it wasn't that the system was not working at all. The coroner, Oyetade Komolafe, insisted, despite all attempts, that he had to indict TB Joshua. TB Joshua was the only witness out of the 32 that were summoned to the coroner inquest who refused to come. And he went first to the High Court, and the High Court refused to accept his attempt to quash by certiorari. Then he went over above the High Court to the Appeals Court, where the matter is still lodged. So one of the first things that we have to note is that these weak institutions that we have as a society often mean that strong people are not enough. Because this coroner did everything he could. He was the chief magistrate in Lagos to bring TB Joshua before the inquest. And TB Joshua consistently refused, obviously using the legal system. So that is a very important point. The second one is the reason why typically strong people like this coroner and others of that nature are not able to persist in societies like ours is that too many of us keep quiet. I've been an activist in this country now for 17 years, and I'll tell you, the biggest challenge we have is not politicians or powerful people like TB Joshua who abuse rights. The biggest challenge we have is the middle class, those of us in this room, who have decided that they will not sacrifice anything at all. Nothing. They will not sacrifice their comfort, they will not sacrifice their jobs, they will not sacrifice their well-being, nothing, to contribute to holding power to account. That's the biggest problem. If Kamala Fair's insistence that this matter had to be dealt with and TB Joshua had to be prosecuted had more support in the society, the courts would have been sprung up to ensure that we have judgment. The reason why the matter was never investigated to any great detail was because it got bogged down in the courts. And in our kind of courts, if you don't have the degree of public interest, I assure you, it's very easy to lose things in the court system. So those are my early initial comments. Maybe I'll touch on a little bit on the religious thing if you want me to touch on the religion thing. So the truth is, we have one-man churches in our societies where there's no governance. Let's not, mince words. Now, the absence of governance typically also leads to the absence of safeguarding. I'll give you an example to compare with this one, to contrast. There was a period from 2000 onwards that the Boston Globe in the United States published allegations of abuse in the Catholic Church. Now, while a lot of people have criticized the Catholic Church, what most people don't know is that since that period, over that 20-year period, $3 billion have been paid in compensation to different victims. A cardinal, for the first time in 1,000 years, lost their role because the Holy Father asked them to step down. Now, the reason why I bring that as a contrast is because there's governance in the Catholic Church. So while we may say that, it's all religion and it's very difficult to touch on religion and the rest, the truth is religions are not the same. Within the Christian faith, there are religions within the Christian faith that have more governance. There are religions in the Christian faith where there's more safeguarding, because if there is a challenge, there are people inside the organization that have some responsibility. I'll give you a very classic example. When you take the collapse of the church, the guest house of the church, the first thing the inquest found out was that there was no permission. No permission was sought at all. They did not apply for approvals, which was against the law. The second thing was that there was no building committee. Prophet T.B. Joshua went on the site and decided that a 2-story building should become a 6-story building. And there was nobody in the church that could stand up to him. There was nobody within the faith community that could resist. He had incredible power. Everything we've seen so far is what happens when you have unfettered, unaccountable power. We have religions in this country where we allow these religions to persist, even though we know they have no governance, even though we know they have no safeguarding. And I think while that persists, things like this, I believe, are already happening in Ghana, and they will continue to happen. Thank you.
Would you like to give a rebuttal to this?
I've already congratulated Africa Eye and Anas for this great work. I wanted to harp on something that the very eminent clergyman said about essential dignity and to promote essential dignity. Since this documentary came out, the church has officially reacted. And their reaction is that every single person you saw in that documentary never attended the church. They have no knowledge of any one of them. And this is despite overwhelming evidence that people like Agomo, Bisola Johnson, and all of these people were members of that church and were part of the leadership of the church at various stages. Yet still, Synagogue Church of All Nations today has more than 15,000 regular members. Its halls are still packed with people, and the leadership of Nigeria, or some of the leaders in Nigeria, still do not shy from attending the church, and have not done so since this came out. All of this to say that this point about dignity is not, for me, an entirely individual affair. I think it gets to a point where society itself must set standards of dignity for itself, to be able to say that these are standards that we don't go below. A church that can issue a public statement in which every single word in that statement is a lie cannot continue to persist in a serious society. And that is my view of the matter. Coming to the more concrete, we've exhorted you to express and show interest in matters of governance and safeguarding, whether it's about religion or any other matter of public interest. In this country, we have a witchcraft bill, and that witchcraft bill was more or less signed into law in July. The president, I think, denies that he signed it into law now. And the president insists that this law does not exist, as far as I understand. I think there is a tussle between Parliament and the President. At some point, that will be resolved, but it will not be resolved unless there's public interest. And that's the point I've been making from the beginning. This witchcraft law is essential as the first attempt to codify some of these things. I'm not personally sure whether or not all the provisions will survive. For instance, the determination that accusing somebody of witchcraft should now be criminal. I don't know whether that is viable given the nature of our charismatic traditions. But that is the nature of the law that is going to be pushed. There's been no public discussion. There's been very little interest. Since this tussle between Parliament and the President started, very few of us have commented publicly or reacted in whatever form through the channels that are available to us. And I think this continuous abdication of our responsibility as citizens, some people say that a citizen is the most important office of state. This abdication of our responsibilities, this vacation of our responsibility, if it persists, I'm very, very sure that we will not be able to make even a dent in this problem. This is a massive problem, and there is no silver bullet. It requires, as you said, the resocialization of the society and of the individual. And I think that it starts from concrete, reassuring steps that each of us can make in expressing interest in matters of civic and public interest. Thank you.
Woman, this life and sometimes put ourselves in some shoes. You understand? I don't want to talk much. You already watch everything. Only you want to decide. No go straight or down. There's no time. Yesterday, I go see some of my friends for Dubai. As I dey go, I hired like 4 private jets. You understand now? Because some of my friends they go because we dey go some party. When I go dey look me sarcasm for this mock news. I don't reach any rejection for the private jet. Now there Tiwa Savage they call me. As I say Tiwa Savage, and I'm just supposed to say that the one who they sing. Because they say, boss, as I who they call me. They say, Tiwa. Tiwa, waiting they happen. He said, Davido, they threaten her. I said, Davido, which one? He said, the one where they sing. Omo Baba Lowo. Ayi Davido. Ayi Davido. Waiting happen. He says, yeah, with you and the girlfriend, and the wife, the deadly model side do, I've been wanting. Now there's something transpire like this. Threaty call the day, they call it threaty, they do like this. See now, you don't even write petition. Those of you never watch out.
More details are beginning to emerge about why music executive Tunji Balogun, also known as T-Bills, who is the ex-husband of Tiwa Savage, is suddenly going wild on Davido on social media in the past few days. T-Bills, who shared a son with Tiwa Savage, had posted confrontational messages about the unavailable singer, including a warning to stop attacking the mother of his child. Well, the lines have now been connected after a leaked petition by Tiwa Savage to the Nigerian police over alleged harassment from Davido has now surfaced online. In the document dated 9th of January 2024 and signed by the MTV Europe award-winning singer, Davido is accused of offline and online harassment, including physical threats over Savage's continued association with Sophia Mamadou, with whom Davido shares an 8-year-old son. The petition reads partly, and I quote, "On the 23rd of December, I made a post which included myself and Sophia on my Instagram story, a feature on Instagram, which allows you to put up a post for 24 hours. And Mr. Adeleke sent messages to my manager, who is also a part of his management team, that I shouldn't worry and should never say a word to him, and that I was taunting him, uttering very disrespectful, malicious and derogatory words to my person."
When did it happen? I call they look Nigerians. I call the spawn of one eye. None of them they move online. I say, Una see Anna. When person where Nigerians like they commit crime, una go dey do like so, una no dey see, una go dey look corner. The same thing where I put on Mohbad, 91 Savage they shout for now. Because so una love Davido now. All of them they look like say Tiwa Savage no know wetin they talk. Before Tiwa Savage will be star, they go report for police, they write petition, say if anything do, I mean they hold Davido. You don't ask yourself, so who be Davido? Me now, if you threaten Tiwa Savage, you can go write petition. Una see and say, una we do online now, una be biased. Only who una hate, no, una want chat. Oh, na Edwan, Naira Marley, hey. The same thing way Naira Marley they do so, na Davido they do so. The Davido one I love where. Sometimes when I know they sit down to look, say, why Davido get problem with Whiskey? They know they talk. Why Davido know they see they talk with Burna Boy? Why Davido know they always they get problems with people, with Amaju? We get with how do they call her, Dele Momodu, na Tiwa Savage. Una don't ask una self the same question. But for online, I come pass, I love una pass, I follow do pass. The same thing with TV Joshua they do una. Now this guy they do so. When they come online, come like they'll do like this, they good pass, they do like this. If Tiwa Savage can chat, say Davido, if anything do one, make the whole you no go think. But because so I love the person, oh, Tiwa Savage said you to take the same far, oh. I just they look on. Nigerians say, all of us, we don't like ourselves. We only like people who we like. If the people who we like, they do something, we don't want to talk. So just imagine, this is not Tiwa Savage wey get money, get people wey go fit stand for am. E still wrong go police. Just imagine me and you now. If we get problem with Davido, that means it don't finish for us. Just imagine other people. Nigerians, all of them. Una not be person. Una just do online, they find trouble, they write rubbish. But when people now that they bullying them, they shout come outside. Una do like so una know they see am because say now una favorite a person that to do one. Davido put Davido. If anybody know they tell you, I will tell you today. You get problem with people. You be like sucking blood. You they operate from ground. But when you call, you go to like say, oh, you know what they do. I heard like this. Stop this thing what you do. Stop it. Common woman, Tiwa Savage. Now you dey threaten like saying a man. Let me go straight to that. There's no time. New Year don't reach and they spy some of una. About where ki ogunu. Una no one invest. Because any small thing they say grace. God send me helper. Do like this. You don't ever ask yourself, say why you not be helper. They born, we call they pray. Oh God, send me my helper. When I need to stop that in this year. Now let me introduce you now to Ekpe. Ekpe garden phase 3 now. They don't sell land. This particular garden now, he face road. He face igedeki. People don't they rush now. They buy 500 square meter now. 4 point something. Then 300 square meter now 2.9. This place now don't they rush like hot cake. They don't say phase 1, they don't say phase 2. Now phase 3. Where you the order a zoo, they buy fashion. So this one a Louis Vuitton. Don't worry, they will give you award. This one this watch. Oh God, now only 4 people get them. No, not worry, they will give you award. My brother, the reason why they tell you say Dangote worth 10 billion. Some of the things now he asset, he wet with a calculator. Some of una, they know they calculate clothes. They know they calculate drink. The club where they go, where they do we, they know they give award. Where your time pass, well, other people time come for the club, they will tell you say shift, customer won't sit down. Now so they go tell you. But when you get wet, you get things where will generate money, you get land, you get houses, you get people who they respect you. But if you don't even get money for account, say people see no say you be person. My brother, go and invest now. Those of you who don't know about the estate, regadela.
It's allocation day. Congratulations to my client, Mr. Daniel. This is your plot, Block B, Plot 5. Thank you for doing business with us, and thank you, Giddy Real Estate, for delivering on your promise.
Good afternoon, lovely people. I'm here now at Ekpe Garden Phase 2. Do you know what is happening? We are allocating our clients to their plots. You know, we just don't sell land to you, we also allocate you to your plot.
Good afternoon, hi, esteemed realtors and clients. We want to appreciate you. We from Giddy Real Estate want to appreciate you for believing and trusting in the brand. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Woman, go and invest and no one hears, hey, Pararan, you got to sing. Any small thing, you don't find church where they see vision. They say, oh, it's your father for the father side. And oh, you also say, Father, pray for me, not there. I go get money and not see what I will use it. My brother, now your bad character, you know what you go use it do. No, but I use body. They will come frustrate me. They not frustrate you. When they do, they bubble, they do. When money don't finish, now that you gonna say, now they frustrate me, now your bad character. Nobody frustrate you. Don't let any pastor stop this bad character. Invest. Investment. Just put the money, throw away face. But later on, you will thank me. Life, Oyibo people you see today, so they get one thing where they call 401k. They get things. You know what I say? Oyibo people know they say, may they pray for, they say grace or all these things. Because they invest for their future. We know they invest. We invest grace, favor, all those kind of things. Because pastor don't use the thing deceitful. You must invest for your tomorrow. Some of us don't even know how tomorrow won't be to us. At all. You need to wait one happen, make it happen. You need to stop that life this year. You must know what you eat tomorrow. Some of us don't even know what you eat tomorrow. We not get anything. We they live jaga. Oyibo know what they want we eat tomorrow. You need to learn all these Oyibo people life. You won't go US, you won't go like you would the US. Some of them see they uptown. When I see they live like pig. When I see they live like people day here. Sometimes think, I'm not supposed to preach today. If you like shop your money, you never consign me. Go straight to other news. Before I go forget, now their number please call them. Man, you come out again. If you like, not buy. If you be police for Nigeria, like the IGP, just put our Nigeria IGP, DSS, EFCC, but I'll just put the IGP may represent now. Or any Africa police, Monaco here. We not get sense for Africa. Oh. Africa, we dey live like say we get meta issue. Only things where we need now to write budget for police like this, but we not get sense to control police. So I go use our IGP to be this thing for now. So IGP can see what they happen. For Turkey, not be small thing happen. Ma pronounce it like Ghanaian. For Turkey, Australia gangster where they sell cocaine. I see all those things, all those white sand. They call Biden. From there, they seize over 20-something cars to 30. Ferrari, Porsche Cayenne. If you see all the cars, the way they seize. As police seize the cars, I know what they use to do. They no option there. They not scatter the cars. They turn the car to police car, traffic car. No be traffic police car. Now they change that to, you see Bentley. They paint out to their police car. Now police now for Turkey, they use Bentley. Then they go traffic, they go arrest people. Oh God. Why not go enter safe up to there? Oh yeah, yes, those of you know about the Costa. Oh yeah. Regardez Woman, EFCC una go seize people car, Yahoo boys car like this. Olo na dey use am. Una no go use am for the country. Una no say una be criminal. Custom go seize things. Una no bring the country. We no know where una dey carry. Olo una go dey use am. Una stop this thing. You see? Nah. Even if they ever seize Bentley now or Porsche Cayenne for Nigeria, they call Penta to Nigeria police car. I'm not sure say you arrest armed robber because this Nigeria police. Now that time because they see that they go babe ass. Oh honey, how are you? Yeah. Where are you going? Or turn the car now to the car their girlfriend. I know Nigeria police. You dey see am? Sometimes we dey think ahead. We won't behave like the white because everything about the white now we dey do here. But when you reach all these things, all on with this EFCC, when you go EFCC yard, cars full out to and police not get car for this country. Una cannot paint this to give police all like this, maybe police car. Only us now they do ourselves. We not get problem. No demon the warriors. We dey demoralize our own self. But we'll go straight to other news no time. According to Robo people, they say, Okoro Krive, okay, we re oh, what not your man, you messy baby, barrio. TB Joshua now they trend now, not be small. Or trend the key in winter. When it is a trend, according to check our Africa people, because all of us will get issue for Africa. Some of them they talk, oh, they want to kill the legacy. Some of them they talk, oh, they are fighting the body of Christ. Some of them they talk, oh, the white don't like her because TB Joshua is one of the great person. Oh, I'm so ashamed of Una. We be Africa. My brother, many of us we get something where the warriors for up. Some of them they talk, oh, why he died before, oh, like this. All of them where they talk all these things. They are ashamed of themselves. BBC not get anything to gain for TB Joshua. Who is TB Joshua? Some of them if you say TB Joshua, who be TB Joshua? For where Michael dey? Who be TB Joshua for where Jimmy dey? Now let me bring this person. Some of them don't know this man what they call Jimmy. Oh yeah, now do what? This guy, even mosquito, they rush am, they give am one. Quickie, now quickie God be this. People they complain about Jimmy. Asha. But they not get this guy down. They say this guy they reptilize or imitate Tejio. Oh yeah, no do me to you. They say, oh. This guy Pope, he they shake Pope hand to hand. This guy can raise money. He don't build hospital for UK, everything. Charity. TB Joshua they learn. But now rapists. He dey molest people. Nothing way not they do. He can raise 50 million pounds for people for charity, but they commit crime. I want just show now the secret between crime and how they call it sin, because some of them for Africa are not one. Sin now where be say TB Joshua I don't use myself. He don't marry. Yeah? He called the Dodge. Forget saying a pastor. He called the Dodge, they go dagger side chic. You understand what I mean now? That one is a sin. But crime be when TB Joshua don't marry. He called Dodge go meet side chic. Call for Sam. Dagger. That one a crime. Africa don't know the difference between crime and sin. They say, who are you to judge? My brother, if you ask like that, say, who are anybody to judge? That means all those people in the prison, they will come outside, make God the judge them. Now let me use this man, they do example for you. Those of you who don't know this man's story, he died first before people see get justice. Those of you who never watch him, oh yeah,
At the time the full extent of his crimes became clear in October 2012, Jimmy Savile was still revered as a British institution. His name was emblazoned throughout hospitals across the UK. Streets were named after him. But during the weeks that followed, over a year after his death in 2011, Savile was revealed as one of Britain's most prolific sexual abusers.
That is a complete flight of fantasy.
For those that don't know him, it's hard to articulate exactly how famous Savile was in the UK. His bleached hair, gold jewellery and outlandish clothes were cultivated to make him stick in the collective memory of the British people. When he rose to fame in the 1980s, most UK presenters spoke stiffly in perfect English, and as an unrefined miner from a working-class area, Savile felt like a fresh, genuine voice.
Good morning, my sweetheart. How's things? Give us a kiss, baby.
He became as established as the likes of Oprah Winfrey or David Letterman, the sort of household name whose fame spanned generations.
Private pandemonium.
Many parents grew up listening to him on Radio 1, and their children watched him on Jim'll Fix It, a hugely popular show which ran from 1975 to 1994, often receiving 20,000 letters a week from its enraptured audience. Savile also presented Top of the Pops.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Top of the Pops.
A music show which, at its peak in the 70s, was watched by 15 million people a week, around a quarter of the British population at the time. But Savile's novelty figure persona hid horrific secrets. Over his 53-year career, Savile abused countless victims, aged 5 to 75. After his death, over 450 people came forward with allegations.
Being able to lock things away was the way I coped.
His predatory behaviour was allowed to flourish for over 5 decades, and Savile's power and calculating influence meant that many accusations about his behaviour were dismissed as ridiculous.
That sort of thing did happen in the pop business.
Savile was able to escape justice for so long because of his proximity to influential people. It's difficult to reconcile with his clownish persona, but he wielded genuine power. He became synonymous with large demonstrative charity projects, raising over £40 million through events that often gained widespread media coverage. He was awarded an OBE in 1972 and a knighthood in 1990, one of the highest honours the Crown can bestow.
No, it really is mine.
Are you sure?
It is mine, I'm telling you, it's mine. Tell them it's mine. It is mine. Thought I'd nicked it.
He was an unofficial advisor to members of the royal family, the governor of Broadmoor, a high-security psychiatric hospital, and an esteemed member of the Catholic Church. He regularly dined with Margaret Thatcher while she was Prime Minister and met the Pope on his visit to the United Kingdom. He was friends with some of the most famous musicians in the world. Governments, the monarchy, and established British institutions such as the BBC and NHS all trusted Savile.
This place would not be in existence without Jimmy Savile.
But his benevolent persona was a lie, created to overshadow the truth about who and what he was. Some celebrities and producers did raise concerns about Savile's behaviour, but nothing ever came of it. And if they were ignored, there was even less chance of hearing the voices of the vulnerable, disenfranchised people upon whom Savile preyed. The revelations about Savile led directly to Operation Nutri, a police investigation into sexual abuse allegations, which led to the conviction of other British celebrities, such as Rolf Harris, Gary Glitter and Dave Lee Travis. You can watch the full story.
Even BBC said, because people would they apologize to people because the man he worked for BBC. If you know about here, oh yeah, Regatilaba.
Today, a week after the story first hit, the BBC Director General George Entwistle apologised to victims of alleged sex abuse by Sir Jimmy Savile and promised to hold an internal inquiry after the police investigation. It comes as this programme has spoken to Savile's former BBC producer, who describes the lack of child protection procedures at the corporation in the 1970s and reveals that nobody from the BBC has contacted him, despite the fact he was Savile's producer for 21 years. And we've unearthed footage of the comedian Freddie Starr, who last week applied for an injunction to keep his name out of the story.
Africa, what did they do? Oh, BBC hate us. The white people hate us. Oh, they don't want to make we shine. You don't ever sit down, ask yourself, say, if these things, where these women they talk now, truth, how you go feel if now your sister they don't have to, if now you like this, but because say they do charity, or because say they do healing, and the person they molest people, they rape people, they torture people, una say because una not see am. The one una see and the one way they grieve, they carry this, they do good things. Say so may they not touch child if he commit crime. All of una. The same thing when they read for Bible. When they shout, oh, why Peter go say Jesus? Oh, all those things when they read. Una for even do past those people when they read for Bible. Una don't know the difference between crime and sin. What did TB Joshua do? They tell you say it's a crime. Whether you don't die, you never die. White people don't know what they call. They must give justice to the victim. That's so that they live life. Now I make una they won't run go UK, una won't run go US because they know they grieve for anybody. Whether you be rich man or if you like feed the full Nigeria with money, everything. But if you rape one person, rape one person, they can't do investigation because you say you rape that person. They must put you for bar. You understand? They must put you for prison. And any get people we do good for. A lot of people, even the Buhari way you hate, it get people where they do good for. The Tinubu way they hate, it get people where they do good for. But some of them, because any small thing, then you are fighting the body of Christ. People will bring Bible call give you 915 body of Christ. You do okay. Some of them, now make our politicians they use us to do yeah. Now make they say, now make our politicians, anybody will commit crime, they know they go anywhere. You not see Ekweremadu. If na Nigeria here a day, you know go prison because of the one until they think. They'll say, waiting be kidney, not be the man, not be meaty. No, there are something they call manipulation. Not be they carry the boy from here go. But the white people, the way they take do the investigation, see the way the boy take come, like this, like they no say no. Maybe because of hunger or like this, they take carry and go. Now make Ekweremadu dey there. What did they do now? Because say you love person, he dey heal person, or he heal you for crocro like this, but they tell you say the person he rape. You say me they no answer am because say the person heal you. What did they do us for Africa? If now so we want to live life, we are not going anywhere. We not go. So like this, like I don't know what it want happen to. Not be online, no. Now so not to do online for Obi, Nine Tinubu te win. Not be about online, no. This thing now that they investigate, this thing, because before BBC do one, BBC don't even do investigation finish. So TB Joshua Church now they want to do investigation. If they not take time, they go come up for Facebook, they go come up for YouTube, they go come up for a lot of things. You were there now, you were there, say, and then you cannot hit God, you cannot do like this. You not go feel the pain, but they feel the pain. Not be just to write rubbish. You where they write, they go their page now they do. I give you from now to 2 months time. You know go there again. I better. The reason why you like it because they do miracle, they perform miracle, and I make you even there. No, we know the game. They are selling the guy more. He don't die. They are selling the guy more. Oh, seller, best seller. Though they feel all those pastors where they come outside, they talk anyhow. So those one not they go anywhere. Now TB Joshua customers they won't take. They want to like say they stand with TB Joshua. Now like, but deep down they know say a lot really happen. Now TB Joshua custom all these pastors that they fight. All these them Gila, all them Moto Fefe, all those one. More boy, more talking tell each other the truth. Now TB Joshua customers that they want hustle. My brother, now they want hustle. And all those things where they talk, they don't know say international body they watch them. Anything rape, anything molesting, white people know they use and play. Now I make that boy if he gets justice now for UK. Will that boy get justice for UK? Why not tell UK government say, oh, why they go give the boy justice? Whether the boy dey lie for Ekweremadu, why you not talk like that? But because Ekweremadu na politician wey you hate, wetin the UK people do, e dey okay. Guy, una dey think before una dey type. Some of una go travel. Just imagine say this thing now na your sisters now they do all this. But say because say the person they see God, they do like this, may they not touch am. We not they live by the Bible. We they live by the rules of the world. You understand? How many people dey prison for this country? In our Bible, nobody could dey prison. I'm gonna go straight to other news, no time. I don't know wetin dey worry us for this country again. No. Wetin dey worry us for this country. I don't know now. In country now, I just say some people brain don city too. Our sister wey dey act movie, which is my mommy. When I don't already know am, no need. Ugozi, wanting. E just dey go light candle for inside page. Light candle, e forget the country wey for come. Light candle, e no right wetin make a light candle. Now you even see cause the problem. Oh. Nigeria go say, oh, abi she die. Now if you pick up light candle, then they hide something from us. People call the right RIP. Oh, RIP. And you know, say this period, Nollywood, they get quanta from one problem, they not cut legs or go rush go hospital. You just light candle. Now you even cause the problem because you know how they talk the truth. Nigeria don't start, you know that Nigeria like RIP. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace. As she dey sleep, you not feel they close one eye. They say, this eye no one come. They use rest in peace, they bury this eye. When did they happen? They say for Facebook, online, rest in peace, don't for everywhere. He don't rock come back and say, he never move. Say, na a friend. My
name is Ngozi Esdon. Honestly, I never wanted to make this video, but the calls I've been receiving have been very worrisome. I don't know why anybody should take my post. I lost a very close friend of mine. I posted a candle, a half-burnt candle, and they now put my picture on that candle. Everybody is saying that I died. Some people even went to the extent of saying that it was my son that posted my death. Please, guys, it's not everything you use in chasing clout. It is wrong. What if my parents were still alive and if they had seen something like that? Some people would have killed them. It is wrong. It's not everything you play with. It's not everything you use in getting followership and all that. Guys, I am alive. For the people who really love me and wish me well, I am alive and healthy. Please, I respect one or two bloggers that actually got in touch with me to know what happened. In journalism, I am a journalist too. In journalism, what you do when you're in doubt, you leave out. If you cannot get across to the person to at least confirm the story, you don't post. Guys, don't do that. Please, don't do that. It was a very expensive thing you guys did. Don't try it again, please. If you know you love me, you don't do it. It's a new year, for God's sake. Why would anybody want to hurt each other just because they want people to follow them? It is wrong. I wanted to dress up properly before doing this post, but the calls, come on. I now decided to do it while I'm shooting. This is my costume. I'm not supposed to shoot with this thing, but guys, please, I beg you in the name of God. Before una do something, may una check am now. May una check am. It's very wrong. Thank you and God bless you all.
Well, you know that. So even though before I go one, I need to one. Next time, will not be US. Where US, if they drop that, you know, okay, maybe not their cousin or like this. You just go light candle. Candle just they light any of Facebook. Shoo. Nigeria we are because the country people plenty. We dey find people who go come out so that the thing go dry. You understand? Even though you do this video, and this your team tell you, now you cause the problem. Next time if they light the candle, right? So I just lost a close friend. People go understand. We know the right exam for your page. Where you customer will use our own imagination. You just light candle, you call it go. Because not everything I will see even chat for now. I need to even chat for myself. You understand now? You just light candle, go. And you know that the country they hot. It can be anybody turn. You understand now? So you understand what I mean now? Now I make a call I say, oh, recipes. Oh, and we like this woman. So now the fault now from your side. This one, I not go agree. Now from your side, next time, if now your close friend, poof, right as I just lost a close friend, then you put your candle. They will help you put candle, they put fire. What understanding now? Don't go straight to that, is no time. So my people now here they go. Now they already know so this one na posoko. When I'm back. As I dress down, I don't already know say I dey Africa. Turkey, I call it dress like hip hop. I say, God, no, I'm not gonna feel myself, but now I'm back. So all my YouTube people, may God bless you now. You understand now? Try. Not easy. But wanna subscribe. I only call it come on for 200 or something. Oh, now they follow me the quarry. If you already no. And if you like what you are wearing, my number be this. Call am. Make I go rest. Okay, bro.
Pararan what you do blue. Pararan what you do blue. Umire rijo wo kan ya urobo. Pararan what you do blue. Umi organize wo kan ya urobo. Pararan what you do blue. Urobo ubuko wa data state ubuko. Pararan what you do blue. Nigeria ubuko wa Africa ubuko wa. Pararan what you do blue. Robore nako aye ubuko wa Pararan what you do blue Amaragbe mo so what you do blue ayo Pararan what you do blue